What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Okie Podcast. On today's episode, I have another amazing guest. He is a comedian and the host of With All Due Respect podcast. I have King Castro X here today.
What up, man? How you doing?
What's up?
Good, just been chilling, been busy a lot. You know what I'm saying? Podcasting my ass off. I haven't done comedy in quite a while, and we decided the other day, me and my girl, shout out Joe Miller, she's a comedian herself, we decided to go to the Hunt Club, great open mic downtown, and I finally did comedy again, and it's been a couple months, like I said, and I ran some new shit, and it went pretty well. So
Really?
yeah, we're gonna hit up, I think it's called Tulsa Comedy Club tonight. It's a new comedy club we got out here. I'm gonna go out there and try some shit, so see how it goes.
What time is that?
8:30.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Damn. Wish I would have known.
Nah, I mean, it's all good. You gotta do your thing, man. Last time, since we're on your show, I want to talk about last time. The only time you got to see me do comedy is a time I consider a bomb. It was at Martini's Lounge, Lovely Ladies of Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think you were there for Jordan J.I. She was on that show.
Yeah.
I like her. She's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We haven't got to chop it up too much, but she seems nice.
Yeah, she was really cool. I never met her. My friend Trista was like, man, you guys should link up. So she told us about the comedy event, and then I was like, all right. So we all met up over there, and I remember, all right, so this is a story about you. So I remember you like went up there, and I thought it was a ladies' night.
Right.
And then, but like, I guess you're the opener? Yeah, you're like the opener, and so
I think I was like, the second male on that show ever. Lovely Ladies.
Oh, I thought you meant for the night. I was like, well, who's the first male?
No, just in general, because it used to only be just women on that show. That's why it was Lovely Ladies Comedy, but I don't know what happened. I guess the women just quit doing comedy or something. I don't know what's going on out there. Shout out to the women doing comedy.
And then I remember seeing Kevin videoing for you, and I was like, damn, this guy's legit.
So
yeah, and then and then you're like, yeah, I do a podcast too, and like that's what clicked with me. Like whenever people say like, oh, I do a podcast, so
were you podcasting at that time too?
Yeah, I've been podcasting for like not even a year now. It's like almost a year. Like the end of this month in January will be a year.
See, we just hit our year back in October for the With All Due Respect podcast, but you know what I'm saying? That's actually how I met Kevin, was through the podcast, and I was on a show called Bar 46, which was a live comedy show, but I was there doing the live podcast thing. But it was before I had it all figured out and before I could get on my own stage. It was through this guy, old comedian that used to be out here named Caleb Kemp, Zane Trayfield or some shit. Weird guy. But anyway, we were there doing the live podcast thing, and Kevin was there filming for him because the dude was supposed to be doing a comedy special. It was absolutely horrible. It was uncomfortable and weird, man.
Really?
Shout out to that dude. Yeah.
Well, the thing with you is like, you're like, yeah, I do this podcast, and I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it on Apple. I guess I was spelling it wrong. And so I didn't think to do it on Spotify because I rarely use Spotify.
A lot of people type D-O with all due respect. It's D-U-E. You know, so I don't know if that's what you did, but yeah.
No, I typed out the whole thing.
Word.
Yeah. And then like nothing came up, but I didn't know like what your logo looked like. I didn't even know your name.
Right.
So I think it probably did show up, but there were so many others that were named the same thing too.
There are quite a bit of.
And so I was like, I don't know which one is his, and then I just forgot about it. But I was like, I should go talk to him, but like I was all nervous.
Right.
I was he's over there with his friends. I don't want to fucking bother him. So
what if you would have clicked it, one of them, and it would have been like some weird, just like some weird shit, some weird cult, like I don't know,
a guy that sounded like you.
Yeah.
Let's call him Chris X. Yeah. And then he was just like weird.
That's what I'm saying. If you would have clicked on one of the podcasts and then would have just been some weirdness, and like, would you forever have held that on me? Like when you saw me in public, you'd be like, this dude's a weirdo.
Yeah. Like, damn, this guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
He wants me to help out with this battle rap. I don't know.
And that's how we ended up actually linking, was because you filmed for the last battle rap and for upcoming ones. You know what I'm saying? That's how we kind of came together.
Yeah.
A little background story for those at home.
Well, that was cool because I've always been interested in battle rapping, and I didn't know we had that here. I never knew we had it here, but then again, I've been gone for like so fucking long.
Right. So before, with all due respect, Rap Battle League became a thing, there was another league that I did hosting for called Lyrical Elite, which existed for a little bit of time. And then before that, the Rap Battle League that really brought it to Tulsa was Cash RBL, who went away on a hiatus. They've been gone for a really long time. They're actually coming back in March. So now we got some competition, but shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Those are the guys that really brought battle rap to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Man, I was like Headache, Ice Cold, Mr. Burns, Kid 918, who you got to see a lot of them cats. You know what I mean? Dwan Dupree. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those dudes are who kind of created that audience. You know what I'm saying? I was a fan of that. So, and I'm just a fan of battle rap overall. You know what I mean? So it got to a point after that other league died out that I was hosting on. I was like, man, I just really want to see some battles. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how that league came together. And then, man, luckily you just happened to have an interest. I had no idea you had an interest in battle rap. It just was by chance of the universe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It was just a weird thing that popped up.
Right.
I was like, yeah, I just bought this camera, so I don't know.
How did that even happen though? Like, did I reach out to you, or was there a post?
Yeah, there's a post saying, damn, I can't remember what you asked, but you asked somebody to.
So a B cam or something like that. We needed a second guy to film or something.
I think it was for somebody else. Like you needed. No, wait. I think it was B-roll. Yeah, it was. It was B-roll. So.
Because I remember I looped you in an awkward group with Kevin randomly. You know what I'm saying? You guys had never talked previous. I'm just going to put you in this group with this dude, and y'all are going to talk about filming this battle for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's how. Have you checked out the footage yet?
I checked out that one from earlier.
Yeah.
Today. But I guess it'll drop at 7.
No, that drops tomorrow at 7.
Oh, Saturday. Oh, okay. I get my days mixed up.
True indeed.
But the teaser I watched on YouTube. Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, I got a dude editing it, man. Shout out to BY. Yeah, he's doing some real crisp things with the video and stuff. Y'all's footage was crazy. You guys really did that. For sure. Shout out to...
She's about to go off. Hey. Stop.
I love, because I listen to your podcast at home and stuff a lot when I'm, doing dishes or at work or whatever. And I love, you've done it the right way, right? When it comes to your dog, because everybody else is always trying to like get rid of background noise, but you've made your dog a part of the show. So like she's a member to the cast. So that way nobody can ever complain like, oh, that dang dog again. It's like, no, we look forward to that. At least me as an audience member. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, before I was like, damn it. So we tried to keep her away from stuff, but sometimes I'll just say like that, like, stop. And then she'll just stop, and like everybody knows what I'm talking about though.
Right.
Like,
that's why I just feel like she's a guest to the show. She's just a part of the family.
Yeah, because the real first time she started making noises when Dakota was here the first time. And then, man, she was going off on her bone. And then I was like, stop. Like I had to get up and like take it away from her because it was making loud ass noises.
Yeah.
And then we just started talking about her for like 15 minutes.
She's a beautiful
and
dog,
dogs.
Man.
Dogs in general. We just started talking about dogs and shit.
I want to get in here. It sounds like a party when you got Scoden podcast in here.
Oh yeah.
And
Toke Signals.
Yeah. Y'all sound like y'all are turning up, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good time. Well, like we really have to plan for it because they live out of town. Well, Toke Signals is Ponca City, and then Scoden lives here, but I have to make sure like they can come all the way here from Ponca City.
Right.
I got to go over there sometime. I
went ahead and followed Scoden. I haven't got to check out the podcast yet. You know what I'm saying? But I need to check out Toke Signals as well, but I followed Scoden the other day.
Scoden's, damn, I can't remember how I came across that one. It was like, oh, okay, so this guy, his name is Magnez, and he does the Magnez podcast, and then he does East Society podcast as well. And so we like followed each other like when I first started this, and I didn't know like anything about who was who and what was what, and then we were just talking, and then I was releasing episodes, and then he was like, hey man, you should come on my podcast. And I was like, man, I don't know, hella nervous. I don't know, man. So finally I just said, fuck it. So I did it, and damn, this is like last was a while ago. This is like
In
maybe over the
beginning.
summer. Maybe over the summer I was on his, but I started like re-listening to his earlier episodes to try to understand like who he was. So I always start from like one, and I go all the way up, and then he had this guy named Tyler Randall on there, and it said
Which is
from
from-
Skoden Cinema from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And I had seen that, and I was like, holy shit. I was like, who's this? So I clicked on it, and I was like, no way. So I was just like listening to him talk, and then he had this guy from Native Film Talk on there, and he's from Arizona, and like they're both like, they don't have the same podcast, but they dissect movies so well,
Right.
and it's not just like, well, I hated it because of this. Like, no, they watch like the movies. If there's a book, they read the book, and then they watch the extras, and they dissect this thing for like a couple weeks, and they write down everything. And they make it like worth an hour and a half, 2 hours, or whatever. And so, and I started listening to Tyler's, and I started from one all the way up until like he stopped, which was in like December.
Right.
And then I think the last one was Powwow Highway, which is one of like my favorite Native movies. But anyways, like I hit him up and I was like, hey dude, I was like, how can we quit your podcast? And he was like, I don't know. He's like, I just have stuff to do. And I was like, we should come on mine. And then and he came on and he was like, just saying like how much it was like therapy. Like
It is.
he was asking himself like, why did I stop doing it? Like I was having fun.
Right.
And I was like having a good time, and and it felt really good to me when I was doing it. So, and then after that, man, he started pumping them out, and then he's always saying, he's like, man, he's like, had you not like said anything, he's like, I probably wouldn't have done it. And I was like, huh. And then, but then he had some like troubles with his equipment.
Right.
But bro, like some listener hooked him up with a recorder and some mics.
That's crazy.
And they're like, man, like they asked him, I think they're like, how come you're not doing your show? And he was like, oh man, my stuff is broken and I don't think I can do it. And then he was like, this dude was like, well, I got this stuff, man, and I'm not using it. I just bought it and it's just laying around. Do you want it?
See, that's a blessing. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's kind of, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when I first started, with all due respect, Rap Battle League, obviously I had no money. I still have no money. I'm still broke as can be. But in the beginning, I started recording on my cell phone. You know what I'm saying? So, it'd be me and, like, 4 other people just circled around my cell phone sitting on my bedroom floor in my old apartment. And then somebody bought us a table. So, that's how we got the table and chairs set up. You know what I'm saying? A fan. And then a fan bought the mic, the Yeti mic. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it works out like that, where it's just like a blessing for real. You know what I mean? People just like what you're doing, and they pitch in. You know what I mean?
So why'd you start your podcast?
This podcast in particular, with all due respect, man. So I started finding myself. Shout out to the dog. We out here.
Yeah, you have to yank it from. She's strong. Daddy, lay down.
So I started this podcast, man, just really with the purpose of, it's become many things other than just this now, but the purpose of elevating local talent, man. We got such a talented scene out here in the art scene in Tulsa, Oklahoma, be that comedians, hip hop artists, bands, you know what I'm saying, all kinds of stuff like that, man. So it was really just to elevate, you know what I mean, the art scene, man. And then, I just love shooting the shit with my friends, you feel me? So and I always wanted to dig into who people really were with my podcast, right? I like to ask the questions because it's unscripted. I don't write anything down. Just so y'all know, we laughing at the dog
Daddy.
in the back. You know what I mean?
Come here.
But, I do my podcast all off head, man, because I like to keep things natural and organic. And I like to dig into people. I like to ask questions that you're not normally going to hear on a radio show or a podcast. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the With All Due Respect comes from. It's the With All Due Respect podcast, home of the emotionally naked, where we express our truest thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And for those of you that don't like it, with all due respect, I know I already cursed earlier, but I don't know if I can curse on this show. So
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
yeah, fuck you. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it's about. It's about people just being themselves, man, coming onto my show and talking about who they are. You feel me? Be that in a craft or an art or just cool people that could do cool things, man. I love hearing people's stories. You know what I'm saying? So
Who did that? Who did that radio voice at the beginning?
106.9.
Really?
True indeed. Yes, sir. I got that through a guy named he's a radio host out here, John Austin from 106.9. When I first started my podcast, he was really trying to be involved with it and things like that, just to help out and stuff. We ended up not being able to really see eye to eye, but you know what I'm saying? He got that recorded for me over there at his radio station, man. It was a dope blessing. So shout out to him. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you doing things and it's the right things, you know, people can feel that, and they want to be a part of it. They want to help out. So you know what I'm saying?
I know when I first listened to your podcast, it was like I heard that voice. So I thought maybe it was somebody impersonating, or you know, like, because some people, there's a lot of shit you can do with editing,
right?
And so I was like, damn, I wonder how they did that. Like, I wonder if it's like a real DJ or if they just redid it as to, like, you know, somebody edited it down. And I was like, because I want to learn how to do that. But
I think we should get one. Like, I need to do a new one anyway. I got a voice actor friend, JB Watkins. He's a comedian as well, but he could probably do something like that. He was a part of the radio too. What was it? Mad Morning Show. He was what's that guy's name? Cornflake. You see. I don't know if they see, but I keep looking over at my girl to like tell me. I asked her before we came here. She'd sit in the room for me. You know what I'm saying? So that way I can reference things off of her, like, baby, without them, so I seem smart. Really, I'm forgetting everything. You know what I mean? So, shout out to my woman. Check out her comedy too, Joe Miller Comedy. She fire. You'll hear her make fun of me. You'll hear a lot of intimate, weird, you know, sex stories and stuff about me on stage and how.
I remember them.
Yeah, you've heard her.
Yeah. Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, scarred.
Yeah.
Scarred from that. That's what that is.
Water
break.
And then, okay, so is that you rapping?
No, that's actually my brother Lovelace. So
yeah, I remember you saying that, but I couldn't remember, like, if you said he made the beat or if.
So it was his girl who actually bought us our first podcast table. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Yeah, Lovelace has been around since the beginning of the With All Due Respect podcast as well, man. So he made me that song called it's called From Castro with Love. Actually, he's gonna drop that on his next album as a bonus track.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
true indeed. And he just dropped another album. I'm taking this time to shout stuff out. He just dropped what was it, Black Velvet on Spotify. Go find that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I've seen him on Facebook, Loveless.
Yeah, Lovelace.
So
like Happy Feet.
And then I never he wasn't at the battle, right?
He was.
Was he?
Yeah, he just didn't battle. He's not a battle rapper. He was just ducked off. There was a lot of rappers there that night. You know what I mean? We had a few. We had Lovelace. We had Kid 918. We had D-Rap sometimes. D's another guy who really helped me build the With All Due Respect platform. He was the guy who gave me the first opportunity to host a rap show, which is kind of what led into all of this. I brought him on as a guest for my podcast, and he's like, hey, come host a rap show. You could be like 8 Mile. And I was like, oh, okay, let's see. And I did it, and I hated it. And then now I just haven't left the hip-hop scene since. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm over here, you know, headlining rap shows and hosting. Now I offer to host 24/7. You know what I'm saying? I hated hosting. It's like the worst thing when you're sitting there. Like 3 or 4 artists is cool, but when it's like 7 artists, by the 3rd or 4th artist, you're just like, I'm done. I'm old. I'm ready to go home and cuddle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I got a natural knack with just running my mouth on stage. So, you know what I'm saying? Comedies help with that a lot, too.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm nervous all the time on stage. But when you do comedy, it just, you kind of hone into that nervousness and turn it into like, well, I'm just going to use this as material. This will be funny. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Before I get into more comedy, you're from here.
True indeed. Born in Houston, Texas. Raised in
Born
Tulsa.
in Houston?
Yeah, raised here, though, since I was like a baby.
Oh, okay. So you never got to see Houston?
Nah, the only time I've been to Houston was to visit my uncle in prison, like way back.
Really?
Yeah, one time.
Damn.
That's the only time I've returned. I'm going to go back, though. You know, one of these days.
Man, you remember Houston used to be like the place? Remember, like from growing up, like it was like Paul Wall.
True indeed. Mike Jones.
Switch a House.
Switch a House.
DJ Screw,
True indeed. SPM, Zero, Trade the Truth, UGK, all
Lil
of them.
Flip, all yeah,
Lil Flip was crazy.
yeah.
He got that song Game Over. That was a joint.
Was that the one that set him up, like blow him up and stuff?
Yeah, I feel like Game Over was definitely one of his big ones. He also had another song. I think it was called Sunshine. It's like a love song, man. It was. He got a couple songs.
Well, Sunshine's on that album too, because it was a double disc album, and then Sunshine was it was the lady song,
right?
But Game Over, I think, was like the first single.
Game Over,
and it was that it was like a video game intro.
Yeah,
and I remember first hearing that, and I was like, damn. I was like, holy shit.
I think the first time I heard that was playing this video game on PS2 called Def Jam Fight for New York.
Ooh, I remember that.
That game was crazy, bro. I could create a character, give him tattoos, all the Timberlands and Jordans I want, chains. You know what I'm saying? Being a little wannabe rapper growing up, I was like, this, and I can fight people.
Yeah.
I can beat up rappers I don't like. You know what I mean? It was.
Yeah. I remember that game, too. I was the same way. Because I wanted to not rap, but I wanted to make beats and stuff. But
did you?
Yeah, I wanted it to be like Timbaland and the Neptunes, DJ Toomp. When DJ Toomp made "What You Know" for T.I., I was like, "Holy shit!" And then when Timbaland made "Dirt Off Your Shoulders," that was fucking crazy.
Can we talk about really, since we're on the 2000s tip, how great 2000s hip hop, just music in general, not even hip hop. It was. I'm telling my woman this all the time. You know what I'm saying? She, you know what I mean. She didn't really mess with the 2000s music. She knows some of it, but 2000s music was crazy. We had like Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah.
We had what is that? Lil Jon and East Side Boys with To the Windows, To the Wild. Like it was a crazy time. Still tipping on fofo. You know,
man, there was so much like just
bangers
everywhere. It was West, East, and then the South emerged.
True indeed.
And then it was just like everybody was like, it felt like everybody was eating. Like you had so much music to choose from.
Not even just in rap too. Like we had rock.
Yeah, rock too, alternative rock.
True. It was really the alternative rock era.
And what was that? Disturbed and like Deftones and Edema. Like
yes, sir.
What are they called? New metal. It was new metal, yeah, and Linkin Park. So it was like rap mixed with like rock too, Korn and everything. And I mean, it was like
Korn was crazy.
Yeah, there was so much music. Like that's why I say like music like saved my life so many fucking times because that's all I had to rely on like growing up. Like
I
was
agree.
fucking music.
I feel that.
And it was so. And you bring it up, it was like I have them all on my phone.
Right.
Like I barely have like. Some new, I got some new stuff, but
some new stuff is cool every now and then.
But but you got to go back in time.
It takes you back. You know what I'm saying? It definitely takes you back. You know what I mean? I love old music. Movies were crazy too back then. We had a lot happening. Movies, TV. Yeah, I remember like cartoons when I was younger. Just always slapped. Like Dexter's Home slapped. Dexter's Home for Imaginary. No, wait, what is it? Dexter's Laboratory. What am I talking about? Yo.
Home for Imaginary what?
No, there's another show. Hold on, there's another show on Cartoon Network called Foster's Home for Imaginary.
Oh,
Friends, you know
okay.
What I'm saying? But my brain went blank for a second. Yeah.
Cartoon Network was insane too.
She embarrassed me. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
All of them though. Cartoon Network had the bangers. I was loyal to Cartoon Network. You know what I'm saying? They had the best cartoon. But Nickelodeon had SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents. I don't know if you was on that.
They had Angry Beavers, Cat Dog.
Let's go. Cat Dog, Roscoe's Modern Life.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco. I said Roscoe. Shout out Roscoe.
Rocket Power.
True. I didn't like Rocket Power though.
I liked it every now and again.
Am I lame for that?
Well, like I think he had to be like, because I like skating. I like inline skating, skateboarding, so it interested me.
I was a skateboarder.
And I felt like Squid. He was like the chubby kid that nobody believed in, but then he just put his skates on and started like killing it.
I can dig it. Yeah. They had everything on there though, man. And then Disney Channel, you know what I'm saying?
Early Disney, yeah. The movies movies were fucking
fire. I see you got Aladdin over here in Lion King too, VHS.
VHS, yeah. We found those at garage sales.
That's something to be proud of. You got the VHS tapes, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's history.
Well, we found that I told this on the story on the podcast, but that Beauty and the Beast one, it's a black diamond, and it's going for pretty good money. So we bought it at a thrift store in Stillwater.
That's what's up. What is that? What is it? Black diamond? What do you mean?
So like on the side, like there's I think it says like Disney Classic or something, but it's inside a black diamond. So those are rare for some reason. I don't know why. I haven't looked it up yet, but those are worth more than just ones that don't have it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but so I picked it up. I didn't look at it. It's 50 cents, so I bought it. We got home and I looked at it, and man, there's like initials all up in the fucking behind the tape when you take out the tape, and there's like all kind of writing in it. And I was like, "Fuck, this ain't worth shit."
That's still dope, though.
But yeah, we still have it if we get a VHS.
I got a bunch of old Dragon Ball Z tapes. You know what I'm saying? At the crib too. I got a bunch of those. I moved from my old apartment to this apartment I'm currently in. You've been over there. I left like things that mattered, like clothes and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And I made sure to grab the anime tapes and like Disney tapes. You know what I'm saying? That's important. Nobody needs clothes. You know, but you're always gonna need your anime tape.
Yeah.
Words of Castro X. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I used to like want a bunch of clothes, but I don't give a shit about clothes now. I could just give them away.
So that's my thing, man. It's like I didn't care for a while, and I still I wear sweats a lot. I'm a sweat man. Like I love something about some good.
Yeah, well, I just got a pair for Christmas.
Yeah, so she bought me hella sweats. But like now, stepping on stage all the time, I'm like, you know, like I kind of want some nicer sweats. You know what I'm saying?
What's the nicer ones?
Yeah, so like these
North Face. Oh,
like these are really nice.
Oh,
they got like a design. Like I just usually have like the black, like normal dad sweats. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been rocking for a minute. But now like I got some orange ones, some red ones. You know what I'm saying? I got some
variety
pack. Okay. You know what?
All right.
Yeah.
I just got black and gray. I think I wore this on your show too.
Yeah, you did. We were actually watching the episode earlier.
I'm wearing the same shit. Different pants though.
You're gonna catch me in the same sweats. I always got this hat on or another hat. You know what I mean? Broke man swag. We out here.
Oh,
but I'd like to get some shoes. I feel like some shoes would be like I want to step out on stage, like, because that's a part of my image. I feel on stage, like, yeah, bummy. Like, let's do that. But like, I want them to look at my shoes and be like, oh, but he got some nice kicks though. You know what I mean? I think that'd be cool.
Get some Yeezys.
That'd be cool. I don't think I can ever afford Yeezys.
Just do the payments. That's what I do.
You got some Yeezys?
Yeah. Well, if you go to GOAT, they got a payment thing, so you could do them in 4 payments.
What is GOAT? Where's that?
It's an app. GOAT.
Okay.
They sell shoes.
Please
from all over.
Please sponsor the Okie podcast.
Yeah, please come on, or please let me know if you want to sponsor it. But like, yeah, that's where I usually get my shoes. Like, if they're too expensive, then I'll just do like 4 payments of like.
I think I'm finna check
$50.
out GOAT. I'm gonna have to check that out. You about to see me with
it's
the new.
It's addicting though.
That's
Be careful.
You finna see me with the new Yeezys. My woman is on my ass about getting a better job. I'm out here thinking about getting the new Yeezys off of GOAT. Like, that's how we live in.
Yeah. Well, I was about to pull the trigger on getting the newest ones that came out. They were like a sand color with like a variety of colors, and I was like, damn, should I buy this? It was almost Christmas time too, and they were like, I think it was like $70 for 4 payments of $70, and
okay.
And I was like, oh no, I better not. I better buy some gifts first.
That's smart.
So I didn't.
Take care of the family.
I already got a pair, so I just keep them clean.
That's dope. Have you seen these new like ugly shoes? These cats like Migos. They got like the giant like what is this part? The sole part. It's just thick for no reason. Looks like space shoes. Have you seen these?
Yeah.
I hate them. That's it. That's
style now.
That's all I had to say. I hate them.
Well, I think Kanye started all that. Kanye, like, so. I mean, like, people say like Kanye's crazy, but like
I'm a fan.
He's just like dressing how he wants. Like, did you watch Drink Champs?
I've seen Drink Champs, not with Kanye though.
You should watch it with him. Like, it's really interesting. They ask him like, "Why did you cut your?" Because like before that he cut his hair like shave in certain places, and he tried to do like a design or some shit like that. And so they were like, "Why did you do that when you could probably get it like cut for nicer?" and he was like, well, he's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, I like it. He's like, why do you have to like it? Like, as long as I like what I'm doing, like, why the fuck do you have to like?
I feel like that's a life lesson that we could all take from Kanye.
For real, like,
just do you. It don't matter what they think. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm seeing that older now. Like on TikTok, somebody was so there's this guy on there. He was like, Kanye Styles is like legendary because he just had on like whatever he was wearing. And then somebody said, well, he got it from Shia LaBeouf. And so he made another video and he was like, okay, Kanye stole his style from Shia. And I commented like, I was like, these guys are just wearing what they want. Like,
right.
They're trend. That's what trend setting is. Like, you don't give a fuck. Like, you're just wearing whatever the hell you want. Because he was wearing like, Shia was wearing like some like skinny jeans and some military boots, and then like some kind of like tan shirt with like a hole in it. And then like they were like, oh man, like that's so cool. I was like, anybody can do this. Like, just fucking. Don't worry about what people are gonna say because he don't give a shit. Like,
right?
You know, it's like just do it. Like, just wear whatever you want. Like, it doesn't matter as long as you like it.
That's why I rock the sweats. I feel like that's my.
I gotta be comfortable.
Comfort is key, man. When we making moves, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You podcasting your ass off. You out here filming, doing language classes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm out here doing extra stuff for no reason. I need to be wearing some sweats.
Yeah.
I mean, it's key. Sweats and a white t-shirt. In the same Vans I've had for maybe a year now. You know, that's what I'm going to keep. I'm going to have these next year, 2023.
Get you some of these.
Those look comfy.
Hey Dudes.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
What are them? You ever seen them Jesus sandals? Like church people be wearing them. They got like all the straps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nike makes some of those. I actually have a pair.
Do you? I was going to ask you, are you a sandal guy? I'm not a sandal guy. I can't do sandals. Something about like open toe shoes on men. Like it freaks me out. It weirds me out, man.
Well, I like them, but I don't like them. Like, I wear them like every now and again, but I like the ones that just have the over your top part of your foot. Those kind of sandals.
You talking about like slides?
Yeah, the slides, not the thongs or anything. Whatever you're talking about. Whatever those are called. The thongs, I think.
Flip flops.
Flip flops, yeah. So
I feel like if
I tried to wear those and I couldn't.
If I was like a Buddhist monk, I'll rock some thongs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not that. I'm Castro. You know what I'm saying? And I live here in Tulsa.
I tried to wear thongs or whatever, but so my foot's so big, like I don't know why they won't lift up, but the bottom part catches onto the ground and I almost fall when I wear some flip flops.
That's tough.
Yeah,
That's
and I can't, like, they're not comfortable. They're too flat. They don't have, like, I don't know, and I just fucking can't deal with them.
I didn't like slides for a while, but my baby, she been wearing slides a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Slides. I prefer slides.
I've been looking at it. I've been like, man, you looking real fresh, but comfy at the same time. I feel like it go real nice with the I'm goofy. With the sweat slide fit. I feel like that's what I want next. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get the sweat slide fit. Let's do that.
So when I was at II, my friend Otani had these Jordan slip-ons, and I don't know, I just started wearing them. Went to his room and I put them on, and then we went to go eat lunch or whatever. And I wore them like forever. Like, he practically just gave them to me, and like I'd wear them like everywhere because they were so comfortable. The Jordan slides. They're not so comfy now, but they had the little gels on them, and then like. I remember he seen me like a couple of years later and I still had them. And he was like, bro, you still have those slides? And I was like, man, those are my only Jordan slides. And I was like, they're fucking comfortable. They're all dirty and scuffed up and shit. And he just started cracking up and like finally, like, I think I left them at my dad's house. So they're at my dad's house, but they're still alive.
Shout out, they ain't RIP'd yet. You know what I mean?
They're legendary.
You know what I used to like when I was young, yo? I used to go to Tops and Bottoms. You ever been there?
Man, I've never been there. I have yet to go in there. I've driven by there. What's it like?
So you go in there and you're going to get some joints that look like Timberlands, but they're really Birdman lugs. Or you're going to get you want some Jordans, but they're the Shaqs. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing like that. But I never bought the shoes. But the shoes I did buy, does it make sense? I didn't buy those shoes. What I bought was the house shoes. I had a thing for house shoes for a long time. They had the bandana joints on it. You know what I mean? With the bandana prints. Or they just had the normal slip-on house shoes. I used to love house shoes so much. I was going to remix that snapbacks and tattoos and do a tattoos and house shoes. Tattoos. And that would have been crazy, but I never did it. So now here we are, and I don't wear house shoes. I'm still in these Vans. You know what I mean? You got the slides. We out here, man.
Well, I've seen some good house shoes at Burlington.
We cracking me up.
At Burlington, they had some Puma house shoes.
That sounds fire.
Yeah, Puma. I wear Puma socks only, but some house shoes, Puma.
So you only wear Puma socks exclusive.
Yeah, exclusively.
Money, you doing things.
Yeah. Well, they're at Burlington for like $6, a 10-pack. And they're comfy.
I just wear like whatever I can get my hands on sock wise. I have some anime socks though. You know what I'm saying, with the little shotting gun from Naruto and some Dragon Ball Z socks. I barely wear those though.
Well, I can't wear stuff like that because my foot's. I wear 14s,
right?
So they just slip down in my shoe by the time like my day's over with.
See,
so
I feel like
the Pumas stretch, and then they just wrap around my foot.
So they just convenient. They the right style for you.
Yeah.
I can dig that. I ain't never worn no Pumas. So tell me about these Puma Puma house shoes though.
So they're kind of like I got the Champion slide, or not the slides, but Champion house shoes, and they're kind of like them, but you know you could tell they're not as sturdy, I guess.
Right.
I mean, at Burlington, so. But, you know, they still look comfy. They got the little wool inside. They're tan. They're like $40. And I was like, man, these aren't like Champions. Like, cause I paid for like, my Champions are like 40. And I was like, but this is a discount store. Like, where's the discount? And they're Puma. Like, it should be like, if they're like $15 and I'll buy them. But shop smart. Don't.
So you ended up not buying them?
No. I can't be taken by a discount store.
Man, I wanted to get into you killing it. I'm having a great time. This is great. I wanted to get into making my own clothes eventually, right? You know what I'm saying? And I told you I loved house shoes, so I had this idea for house shoes. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna make my own joints where they be like just silk inside. But then I was like, that's probably gonna get mad like sweaty on the toes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, my feet sweat a lot. So I wouldn't buy them.
Exactly. Like, I already lost the customer.
Like, well, I'd probably buy them and then I'd sweat a lot.
What material could I use for them to be more breathable? You know what I'm saying? Some breathable house shoes. But do you really want that to be aired out? Like house shoe foot all to the public. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
It might be tough and just not be good for anybody.
Well, it's not like I don't know. Okay, so the only things that get cold first are my feet for some reason.
Okay.
My feet get cold for, I don't know why, and then my hands get cold after that. So like when we have the AC on in here, my feet get cold. So I have to I don't wear house shoes like religiously.
Right.
I just put them on to get warm and I take them off because my feet, once my feet get what you doing?
So it's like how people
when my feet get warmed up pretty quick because like anything, like my body runs warm, but my feet get cold. Like that's the first thing. Like I always say, like if we're out in the wilderness and it's cold, my feet are the first thing to go. We have to cut them off.
Your description as to, you know what I'm saying, how your feet get hot with the house shoes, how you in and out. It reminds me of the people that like quick toe in the water kind of people.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, let me just check. Oh, that was great. I'm done now.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you just sit here with the house and let me just slide in, slide out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think of.
Yeah, it's about a good 30 minutes. And I got to take them off and kick them off because my feet start getting sweaty. So I would buy your house shoes.
But you'd only rock them for like 10 because they silk.
Yeah. So for a year, let's say I'd probably rock them for like 6 months.
But here's the thing.
That would be the whole year.
Here's the thing.
Because it's 30 minutes.
My house shoes gonna warm your feet up quicker than your other house shoes. So, you know what I'm saying? More bang for your buck.
So 3 months.
3. Yeah.
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 Okay.
I don't know how we got here.
Yeah. I don't know either. Well, see, that's the thing with like other podcasters. Like, we know how to talk. Right. So we just go wherever.
To me, it reminds me of just riffing. That's what we're doing, riffing.
Yeah.
That's what the comedians call it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we're doing good. We're killing it.
Yeah.
I'm living my best life with you right now. This is what it's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Did you watch? Go ahead.
Do what? Watch what? Spider-Man?
Yeah.
No.
All right, you need to come on. I'm waiting.
Well, I already know what happens. Like, fuck it.
I want to talk about it in detail with you. Though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to deep dive into the movie.
I've seen clips on not YouTube, but TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I can't avoid the spoilers, and it's already been out for like weeks. So,
are you gonna see it?
I might as well. I might just wait for it on here.
Yeah.
Just fucking rent it on here on the TV. So
I'm glad you plugged up TV though. I feel like those at home listen. Just rent it on here. Where is he gonna rent?
Oh, I got my own movie theater here. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, we're actually sitting in. It's he has a giant TV and theater chairs. That's what we're sitting at. That's where he records. It's really comfy. Oh, they can see us. So
yeah, move that camera to the TV. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm excited for the new Batman. Okay.
Ooh,
this is very serious to me.
Yeah,
I'm a huge Batman fan first and foremost. It's my favorite superhero because he's the best superhero.
Mm-hmm.
You see me touch my nose. I'm like, that was weird.
Mm-hmm.
He's my favorite superhero. All right. So I'm very serious as to like how Batman is done. You know what I'm saying? Like the George Clooney Batman was weird for me. Like nips on the suit, that's a no-go. Christian Bale, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you saw the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
It was an amazing trilogy. I just hate his voice. Oh, Batman.
It's
so horrible.
He had a bad voice.
Yeah. It was a bad voice.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad voice. A bad voice. You know what I'm saying? Twilight. The guy in Twilight is playing the new Batman.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel.
Well, he's a good actor. I think I think he said like he just took that for like an opportunity.
And that's what scares me though.
But if you watch like he's been in like numerous films where what's that? I think it's called The Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe. Mm-hmm. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it.
So like that one's like pretty crazy. I think they're stuck in this. I haven't seen it. I need to see it, but they're like stuck in this lighthouse, and if you're up there with Willem Dafoe, I mean,
he's crazy.
Yeah,
I love him as Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Shout out to the new Spider-Man. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He is.
I know he shows up.
He's so great.
I know they all show up.
Right.
If you haven't watched it yet, like me, then I'm sorry, but you shouldn't have avoided. If you avoided spoilers this whole time, you're better than I am.
You just need to do what you know you need to do and go see the damn movie. Go spend money and watch that shit.
I'm going to rent it here. I've already made up my mind.
Okay. I'm not going to try to change it. I'm going to do you, bro. Do you.
I might go see it. I don't know.
So for me, I want your opinion on this, right? Let's talk about this really quick. Because me and my lady, we have different opinions towards this matter. All right, and so you want to rent it here. I'm a theater guy. There's something really special about spending money, paying $8 on a thing of popcorn, a thing of nachos. You know what I'm saying? That's an additional $8 to like $15. You know what I'm saying? But there's something beautiful about sitting in a movie theater with a bunch of weird people you don't know, eating this bomb-ass buttery popcorn and watching this giant film on TV, and the sound's beautiful. What are your thoughts? Theater or at home?
So, I think it depends on the movie. Like Infinity War. Mm-hmm. That was the one to see in the theater.
Agreed.
And then Endgame was okay.
Endgame was great.
I just thought Infinity War was much more epic, and there was so many things that happened in that movie, and then it leaves you on a oh shit, like everybody's gone. Did you
not like Endgame?
It was okay. Like I expected more. Like Infinity War gave us like everybody, but then Endgame was just like, if you haven't seen it yet, sorry, but but it just gave you like the whole movie until the end. Everybody comes back,
right? And
you only get like 30 minutes of it, I think, of this like giant battle scene, like epic. Like it was like Lord of the Rings.
This was Infinity, right?
This is Endgame.
Okay.
Remember when at the end when
you're talking about when they're in Wakanda.
Thanos comes? No, like Endgame is like when Thanos comes back through time.
When Tony dies.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we lost Peter in the first one, Spider-Man.
Yeah. So Endgame like left you with when he snapped it, and then no, Infinity War is when he snapped it. Endgame is when you're going through the whole movie with like half the superheroes.
Right.
And so I don't know. It was okay. Like I liked it. I loved it, but I enjoyed Infinity War because you got to see the Guardians of the Galaxy team up with Avengers. You got Earth. You got this other planet. You got Thor doing this, and then you got like Wakanda happening, and then I mean it's just like everywhere. Like it's all over the place, but it makes sense.
It's just a superhero.
Yeah. And then Endgame's kind of like Endgame's like, man, we don't know if we want to do this, and it's like really depressing. And then like Tony gets back and he's like hella skinny, and
I could see that. You know what I'm saying? I feel where you're going. Endgame for me was crazy though. Like from the first 20 minutes, just because I was like, I don't know, where else am I gonna see something as incredible as everybody on the same screen? I guess I could have just went back to Infinity War and it could have happened for me, but like I cried from the first 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying, all the way to the end of the film. It was so bad to the point at the end, this old lady got up behind me and touched my shoulder and was like, are you okay, son? I was like, no, fucking Tony's dead, bro. Like, do you understand what this means? You know what I'm saying? It's tough out here. It's real in these streets. The streets of Marvel are crucial right now. Somebody needs to slide through. Where's Luke Cage? You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Are they gonna make? So I know Daredevil's in Spider-Man.
True indeed.
Yeah, the guy from Netflix.
Yeah.
And Kingpin's in Hawkeye.
I haven't seen Hawkeye yet.
Oh, spoiler.
That's cool.
But yeah, I haven't seen it either. I've seen all the fucking spoilers, so yeah, that's what I hear. He's in it, but who knows? But
that's what social media will do to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it just ruins everything.
Yeah. Well, see, like I was talking about this with somebody else. Is like, okay, so going back to like the early days of like when internet wasn't really popping. Remember, like you'd go, like I enjoyed the theater for the fucking trailers.
That's one of my favorite. You can ask my lady.
But sorry, now I referenced my lady. We're spoiled, and you could just watch it whenever, wherever the fuck you want on your phone.
Right.
Like I don't have to go to the theater. But I remember growing up, that was like the most favorite thing was seeing like movies that were upcoming.
Right.
And it was like that was my favorite part of the theater.
And then you just got to sit on it and tell the movie. You know what I'm saying? You get that one trailer and then like that's it.
Yeah.
You got to wait.
Yeah, you got to wait till you come back to the movies and watch. Hopefully that trailer's in that movie that you're going to see.
Right.
Because they don't all run the same trailers. I guess it's like the same studio runs their trailers.
I'm a big fan of trailers. I hate commercials. Commercials get on my nerves, but trailers are fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are you a trailer guy at home though? Like I'll be sitting with my lady and we'll spend an hour or so. Watching trailers.
Not anymore. I think it's because I lost it seems like the magic is lost.
Yeah. Did we die?
Is it dead?
Yeah.
So, battery died. I had to change the battery on the camera. So, we were talking about movies and trailers, and I was saying you're asking me if I watch trailers here. Not really, because it feels like we're spoiled.
Right.
Like, I could just watch it whenever, so, I don't know, it kind of took that magic away.
See, it's not that, like, I think she wants to watch trailers. It's that it takes us that long to find the movie, so we're constantly scrolling through the trailers to be like, do we want to watch this? No. Do we want to watch this? No. Like, Netflix, and it's because we are spoiled. Like, there's so much content out there. Like,
yeah.
We don't know what to watch anymore. You watching anything good right now?
I tried to watch Cobra Kai.
Okay, I haven't even seen the first season.
I don't know. It's like,
it's based off the Karate Kid, right?
Yeah, it's from the Karate Kid. It's Daniel coming back, and damn it, the guy from Cobra Kai.
I heard you guys talking the other day about what is it? Wax on. What's his name? The guy. I've never seen
Miyagi.
Yeah, Miyagi.
Oh yeah,
his comeback story or whatever.
Yeah, we're talking about his origin.
Yeah.
If they made one, and it would be like pretty gruesome, epic.
I think it'd be crazy
because we're talking about like the bosses he killed. Those are the cars he got were like the reward from them because he killed them or something. So
yeah, I think it'd be dope if you could remake one movie. You know what I'm saying, to your liking, like you're in charge. What would it be?
Fuck. What's a really bad movie that I really wanted to see and I did see it, but I fucking hated it? Probably I like horror movies. Like I like comedy, I like everything, but I grew up on like horror. So I really like I remember like when Rob Zombie came out. And you know, Rob Zombie from the music, like he's like this scary guy. So you just assume that he's going to be scary. And so I was like, man, like I can't wait for House of a Thousand Corpses. And it wasn't bad. That was good. And then
it was definitely low budget horror.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it was a good idea. It was kind of like Chainsaw Massacre with that story, but it was good. I didn't hate it, but I remember it's called 31. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
So I was hyped for that. I hated Lords of Salem.
Yeah, Lords of Salem was pretty boring.
It was boring as fuck. And I was like, I didn't know like what it was even going to be about. I remember, this was back in like 2013 or 12. And I watched a trailer for that. I was hyped and fucking watched it, and God, it was the most awful fucking movie I've ever seen.
31 is the one where they're in like that
clowns.
Yeah.
And
the Nazi midget clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, it's like, yeah. Well, see, like I thought that was going to be Captain Spaulding. Like I thought it was going to be an origin story for Captain Spaulding because the cover looked like Captain Spaulding.
That would have been crazy. We need his origin.
I know. Well, too bad he died.
Right.
Fuck. Sid Haig.
Sid Haig. R.I.P. to the king.
But when 31 came out, it had a good start, but I mean, the main villain or whatever, he was really good, but it just lost me. I was like, this is boring too. I was like, man, like I was hyped for this. I'm hyped for Rob Zombie all the fucking time, and I was like, I think this is it.
Did you like Devil's Rejects?
Oh, that was good.
That was
well, see, that was earlier too. Like that was after.
What about his Halloween?
Oh,
movies?
3 from Hell. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
So I'll be honest now. All right, so you got House of a Thousand Corpses. Decent. Devil's Rejects.
Classic.
Yeah,
I think that's his best one.
Facts. Then 3 from Hell drop. It's aight.
Well,
it's aight. It ain't the best.
Then they had to play Sid.
Right.
And that was like, because that one dude from 31 came out, and I was like, well, what the fuck is this? Like, and then it showed like Sid dying at the beginning, because we went to theaters and seen it, and then we missed that first part where he was running and they shot him and killed him.
Right.
So we missed that part because we got there late, Indian time. And so we fucking got in there, and then we got in there, and then that guy showed up. I think they called him the Wolfman or something like that. And then I was like, who the fuck is this? Like, where's Captain Spaulding?
There really wasn't any character building on him at all.
No,
the whole movie.
No, he just showed up and he was just like a psycho.
I didn't know he was in 31.
Yeah, he was the main clown villain, like the most.
He's the guy in the beginning of the movie, right? In the black and white scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. So for people who never even seen 31, like they're just lost. Like, who is this random dude?
Yeah.
The whole time.
Well, he's a good actor. He
kills it.
Yeah, he plays a good villain and psychopath, and like you could just kind of feel his energy. But I don't know, like 31 bored me, and then 3 from Hell was like, oh god. Like I gave Rob another chance, and I was like, okay, I think I'm done.
Did you like his Halloween movies?
I think the first one was good. It was okay.
The other ones.
The second one was, I don't know.
We went and saw the new Halloween.
Halloween Kills
on Halloween, I think. Right, baby. Yeah, we went and did that. It was cool.
Yeah,
I had a good time.
It was good.
It's like, what do you guys expect from a hack and slash though? Like, it was good. It was what I expected it to be.
Yeah, Halloween Kills.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna get a cinema masterpiece. Like, you're just gonna get a guy walking with a knife and a chick running, trips, falls, stabs, stabbity stab. Like, that's all I need in those movies. You know what I mean? I don't need anything other than that.
Well, that movie was like what I've always wanted to see Michael Myers do. Is just go on a rampage.
Word.
That's what I wanted to see him do for like ever.
So you were satisfied then?
Yeah, I was like, because you got to see when he came out from the basement of the fire, like he pulled those firefighters in, and then he walks out, and then it's like a beautiful shot, and then it's just like the fire's behind him, and he's like, I'm about to fuck shit up, and then like he just fucks up the firefighters,
Just all of
just
them.
annihilates them.
There's like 10 of them out there.
Yeah.
Bro.
10 firefighters that are probably strong as fuck.
Imagine being one of those firefighters, though. Put yourself in their position, and you're seeing all your friends just get stabbed up, arms break. You just like, Michael Myers is the new Batman.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
what do you think Batman would do to fight Michael Myers? I know he'd find a way to kill him, or he probably wouldn't kill him, but he'd find a way to beat him.
Yeah, because he won't kill anybody.
But I wonder what that would be.
I feel like he'd lock him away. Like, he'd just lock him up. Like, he'd have a thing, clink, you're in here now. You're not going anywhere.
Like he'd just trick him.
Yeah. Like a mousetrap.
Okay.
He'd mousetrap that ass.
What if Batman did that with the entire like horror roster? Like Michael Myers, Jason, Predator, all these like classic horror like movie monsters, Freddy Krueger. I mean, I don't know how that would work because it's a dream. But I think Batman would find a way.
He's the only dude that can find. This is why he's the best superhero to me, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He'd find a way to defeat these dudes. Like Freddy Krueger. Batman wouldn't be scared to go into his dreams.
Mm-hmm.
The nightmare that he'd wake up in every day, you know what I'm saying, with Freddy Krueger would just be his parents dying, and then it'd probably be Freddy shooting them. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah.
And he'd just be like, I've already dealt with this.
Yeah.
You ain't shit. And then beat his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? It, I think, would be difficult for Batman. Like, we all float down here.
Yeah.
Brucey. And he'd be like, I already beat a clown's ass every day. You know, you ain't shit. And then beat his ass. Like, Jason and Michael, though, they probably my two favorite horror cats. You know what I'm saying? Jason and Michael Myers. They tough. They tough, man. They tough. Did you fuck with Freddy versus Jason?
Yeah, yeah. Well, see, that was like when I was younger too. Like when that trailer dropped, I was like, "Holy shit!" Like I lost my shit. It was like watching.
I couldn't believe they were doing that.
Yeah, it was like, how is this possible? So it opened up like all these like imaginary possibilities of like what they could do, and then after that, nothing happened. Right. I think Aliens versus Predator happened, but
they dropped the and they ended it like something was gonna happen though. Freddy Krueger doing the little wink.
Yeah,
like, ding, like it's coming back.
Yeah,
and like here we are in 2022, and like where you at though?
They better do it before because England's getting old.
Yeah,
he's getting older, and
didn't they cast somebody new already?
Oh god,
they did another Nightmare on Elm Street.
Don't talk about that.
It doesn't exist. It's not real.
No, they got the guy from Watchmen. What's his name with the ink? No, from
Rorschach.
Yeah, Rorschach. They got him to play the new Freddy.
Word.
And it fucking sucks.
I can see that.
Don't watch it. If you watched it, have you watched it?
I haven't seen it.
Don't watch it.
I keep trying to watch it with her. She won't let me watch it. Yeah.
The makeup's off. His laugh is off.
Is it?
His
is it weird?
Accent's off. I mean, it's just a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Everybody likes it.
I haven't watched it. What'd you think of the new It's?
Oh, I loved them. I thought because the old ones were good, but they're so old.
Right.
Like you have to kind of just put yourself in like as a kid, like back then. And so it was just like it was an update it needed. And wasn't the one before, wasn't that just a TV show? It wasn't a movie, right?
Yeah, you had It 1 and It 2.
Okay.
So I like the classics. I love the classics. I hadn't seen the new ones until she had showed them to me, and they terrified the hell out of me. I'm scared of it, bro. Like for real. Him and Freddy. Michael Myers and Jason, my two favorite like killers, but like Freddy and It, bro, that's something I can't play with in real life. Like
yeah.
Messing with my dreams. I need my sleep first off. You know what I'm saying? And then It, He a clown. I'm terrified of clowns. You know.
Well, that's how it was when I first seen Freddy when I was a kid. I was like, this dude's gonna come in my dreams and
Right.
fucking kill me.
Like I can't go to sleep now.
Yeah, and I was afraid to sleep because like it was just like this dude just in your dream mutating himself and just doing all kind of fucking crazy shit and punchlines.
Right. The scene that did it for me is when that girl's in the bathtub and his hand comes up. Like I always had a fear when I was a child when I got in the bathtub. Like he's just up. There's his hand. There's my ding. It's gone now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Flows up
And just grabs it. It's gone.
What's that one where he eats the bed? Like he's eating a person on the bed. Like his head's like he turns himself into a worm and he's just like chomping down.
I have seen that. I don't remember which one it's on.
I can't remember. There's so many creative deaths that he's done to people.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Freddie for being the.
Shout out to Freddie. Shout out to England, the real Freddie.
True indeed.
Not
Rob England.
Not the other guy.
I heard a battle rapper, New Jersey Twerk, do a scheme because he was in England. He said something about "Don't be surprised when we rob England" or something like that. Nobody reacted, but I was like, that was clever. That was creative. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to battle rap. You know what I mean?
Do you play GTA? Have you played GTA 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you heard of this guy named It's Real 85? He's on YouTube, and he made a character Freddy on GTA Live or online, and it's Freddy versus Jason.
Okay, no, I haven't seen it. I thought I did.
So I mean, like the first few episodes are really good because Freddy's like a mafia guy,
right?
And he runs Los Santos. And he's like a rapper. So he puts out like rap songs and then somehow Jason hears them. And he like, there's a scene where Jason's coming out of the ocean and he's just walking through Los Santos. And it's like a big dude with a black hockey mask because they don't have the original hockey mask. But you know, it's Jason.
Right.
And he's just walking with a machete. And so like Freddy's he runs a gang too. I forgot what gang it is. It's not Grove Street. It's not Ballers, but it's a gang from a different game. But anyways, Jason's like just rolling through Los Santos, killing his gang, trying to find Freddy. And I think it's based. I didn't catch like why he's doing it, but I think it's from like past beef or something. Like I think they tried to say Freddy killed Jason, and so Jason resurrected and. Like he killed Jason's human self, and Jason resurrected into Los Santos, and now he's like on a rage to find Freddy wherever he's at.
So I've seen videos of Freddy Krueger rapping in the Grand Theft Auto thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this. This sounds like something I might need.
It's a while, it's from a while back. You'll have to go to It's Real 85 and just scroll, and then you'll see Freddy. It looks like Freddy. He's all scarred up and burned and shit, but it's funny, dude. Towards the end though, they don't really end it. It just kind of leaves you like, I think he just started doing something else because these are like 30 minutes to 45 minutes long. Like they were like long ass episodes.
People be doing that with the Grand Theft Auto Online a lot. They make like little funny movies. You know what I'm saying? You can get real creative with it. I saw one the other day, a rap battler took some rap battle vocals and made them battle rap each other.
Oh, really?
The stuff I see. You know what I mean? But it was dope.
Well, that's the metaverse now.
Yeah.
Castro, thank you for coming on.
Of course.
We'll have to do part 2.
I would like to. Yeah.
And then we're trying to work out something to where we can do a show together. Where it's in the works. We're writing stuff and
let us know if y'all want to see us,
collab
on the show.
Yeah.
I think we'll do it anyway. But
I think we'll do it anyway.
We're having fun. Let us know if you had fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Check out With All Due Respect podcast too, though.
Shout out everything you're on, and
I wanted to tell you. Do you know you're my first podcast? You know what I'm saying? Outside of my own shows, like you're my first little interview podcast. Like this is the first time I've been on somebody else's show.
Okay.
I mean, I did some things with J. Rob, but it wasn't ever official. You know what I'm saying? So you're my first podcast, bro. So shout out to you. You doing
shout
good
out.
things. Shout out.
Yeah.
Check
I know
out.
we just went off on stuff. But that was cool though. Like this is why, like, I don't know, when podcasters do get together, it's just like natural, like we know how to act.
Yeah, we know it's good. We come correct. This is the best way to do it. You know what I mean? It's with see, we about to go again. With interviewing people, man, like you gotta try. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, what do I gotta ask them now? And then like we talked about it. Sometimes they don't even talk. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll say you ask them a question and they'll answer with like one word. Like, so what was your influence? Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where do I go with that? You know what I'm saying? With like us, you know what I'm saying? Podcasters, we can just do what we do, man, and talk to each other. We like to talk.
Yeah.
We enjoy this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I know I had some like other stuff to ask you, but fuck, we just started going.
I feel like I threw you off. You know what I'm saying?
No, like, well, I enjoy that because I love the conversation. I love where it goes wherever.
Right.
Like
it
just like I don't give a shit.
Right.
But I mean, I had a lot of fucking fun.
I had a blast. You know what I'm saying? You have to ask me the next time we link up. We should do it soon. We should chill. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You need to come back over there, and I'm trying to come back. You know what I'm saying? And let's just do that, or let's just make our own show. We can just do this whenever we feel like doing it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That'd be smart. So let's just collab.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You mind if I plug up?
Go ahead.
Yo, it's your man Castro X. Check out With All Due Respect broadcasting on YouTube. With All Due Respect podcast on Facebook. With All Due Respect 001 on Instagram. With All Due Respect. I think that's what I got right now. Yo, and check out the new With All Due Respect. It's gonna drop way later, but you know we dropping battles on the channel, man. Go comment. Let us know who you think winning. Go tune into the podcast. All of that good stuff, man. Yeah. Shout out Okie Podcast. This was crazy.
And then the next battle on the 29th.
Yeah, January. I didn't know if this was gonna drop.
Yeah, it'll drop the week of. So
yeah, January 29th, man, at Pressure Barbershop. We got a stacked battle rap card coming for you, and I'm already trying to book for February 26th. I just secured the venue. We'll be going back to the big room. That's where we was last time. You know what I'm saying? Gonna make another movie, man. So y'all pop out. Stay tuned for that. That flyer will be dropping soon too.
Awesome. Yeah. So everybody come through. Follow Castro wherever he's at. Subscribe to his podcast. Review it. Rate it. Mm-hmm. Do what you do. Follow the YouTube channel as well, and keep a lookout for all the battle raps we got going on. Follow Okie Podcast on Instagram, one word. RussellMus49 is my personal. Okie Podcast is on Facebook as well. Russell Sun Eagle is my personal on Facebook, and check out the website www.okiepodcast.com. And Okie Podcast is available everywhere: Spotify, Audible, Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon, wherever. Just I'd say Google it. Google my name. It'll come up. And then check out the YouTube channel as well, Okie Podcast. And then Twitter. I'm trying to get used to Twitter, so check me out on Twitter. So thanks again for coming on. I had fun. We'll have to do it again. And until next time, peace.
Peace.